Hey everyone, today we have a treat. This is an old Estes Star Trek flying model rocket. It's the Klingon Battle Cruiser. And what's special about this is it was made about 50 years ago in 1975. So I'm gonna try to build it and launch it, maybe in a few months, so we'll see. Now, I bought this kit open, so it does have some parts missing, I believe, but most of the important things are there. Let's take a look. The instruction manual. I should note that I also have a reissue of this from 1990s, I think. It's pretty much similar, although in the instruction manual, that one doesn't have these cool 70s type of graphics. 50 years old, pretty cool. Now this is what's very important in this kit. These vacuum form parts. This is something that you'd be very hard pressed to try to duplicate yourself. So this to me is the most important part. The rest of the items can probably be duplicated or omitted. And these look pretty good, although a bit yellowed. Shouldn't be a problem. I haven't worked on vacuum form in maybe 25 years, and I've only worked on it twice. And I think the first time was in the 70s, coincidentally. And I kind of failed on that one. I gave up. Here are the decals. And they age pretty well, although they are a bit yellowed. I'll probably scan these as a backup and then maybe cover them with something or decal film, just so that it preserves it in case it screws up and they're no good. I can always reprint them on new decal film. And I heard, I don't know if it's true, that if they're yellowed, you can put them in the sun for a bit and then they'll bleach it white or clear. But I think they're fine. The ship itself is normally gray anyway, so. Okay, let's take out the rest of this. Come on out, come on out. Static, this is winter here in the Northeast. Got a lot of static. I think these are for the parachute, the reinforcements. Pretty big parachute, wow. What size is this? Huh. Yeah, decent sized chute, which is important if you're going to have a kit that's very detailed and delicate and you don't want it to like come down too fast and get destroyed, especially with vacuum form parts. This was a surprise, like shiny metallic stickers, which I'm not a big fan of, but still pretty cool. Some die crushed balsa parts, the good old days. Some clay for nose weight, excuse me, which is very important for model rockets where the designs may not be inherently stable. So you do need nose weight. Now, I think the 1990s reissue had twice as much clay. So I'll have to look into this. Like Estes may have increased the amount of clay to make it more stable. Like maybe on the bigger motors it wasn't as stable, or would be too susceptible to winds. Now, this is cool. Now, if you're into rocketry, you should definitely join NAR or Tripoli. And NAR is the bigger organization. It's probably more focused on low power rocketry. Now, I'm wondering, there's no expiration date on this. Can I join at this point or renew, let my old membership lapse, renew, and send this form in and join for $10. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think I see anything with the date, so we'll see. I probably won't do that. They got my money, and I think I definitely earn enough back in benefits. Now, here's another interesting part. back in the 70s, they said you were covered by $1 million in liability protection. So that's pretty amazing. You take a look back at the amount of money back then. That might be something like, I don't know, I'm taking a wild guess, $2.5 million now. Continuing here, we have some light cardboard pieces. It's probably for the main midsection, I guess. And I think that might be a template. We'll have to see. Wow, look at this. This is for the mounting, I guess, of the wings and fins. There's a template guide, boom marking guide, shock cord mount. You guys know that one. But I'm surprised this one isn't paper. That should be on paper. This cardboard's a little stiff for it, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see. Isn't that very cool? Now this is awesome. It's like the old. I do have the Starship Enterprise, the reissues, and I just ordered the old 70s one, which I plan on building two. That way it'll be launching two 50-year-old kits. One the Klingon Battle Cruiser and the other one the Enterprise. I think that'd just be too cool. Originally I was going to keep them or resell them, but I'm like, no, this is a great opportunity. Let's see. You don't often hear about someone launching a rocket that's 50 years old, let alone two, let alone Star Trek Enterprise and the Klingon Battle Cruiser. So I love the 70s artwork. And in here, you know, I was concerned because there weren't that many pieces, but apparently the Klingon Battle Cruiser does not have that many pieces. Oh, here, why don't we just do this? I think there's supposed to be two of these. There's their motor mount. I think that's the neck or the forward end where you see this. And this is the transition, like that. And I think then the wings go on, and these are supports for inside these outer pods. So I'm missing one of these. That's no big deal. It's hidden too. I think I'm supposed to have two of these. That I can duplicate that. And I think I'm missing the motor hook, which is no big deal. Besides, I have another kit from the 90s that I can always use to reference. So, hope you'll follow along. I'll be trying to build this, and maybe I'll definitely be taking pictures and maybe doing a build thread on the Rocketry forum. So hopefully everything will turn out well, and I'll be planning to launch this in the spring when my club opens, since I'm in the Northeast to close for the winter. Possibly March, maybe April. So hopefully I have both kits ready. All right, thank you very much for watching. Take care.